Welcome back to the channel, folks. Today we are doing the most simplistic kind of fishing you can do. We're grabbing a rod, grabbing a few spinners, a couple worms, and we're going on Google Maps, and we're actually just looking at creeks around Deer Lake, which is the town I live in, just looking at some creeks around Deer Lake. Doing a bit of urban brook trout fishing here today, which can be some of the most fun fishing you can do. August, every little trickle of water, every stream, every brook, every ditch, even ditches will hold brook trout, especially in urban areas. So it's what I'm going to show you here today. We're just going to bounce around to pockets of water that I have prior knowledge of, and some that I'm just going to use my maps on my phone here to find. So don't need to go far to find some pretty fish. So that's the goal for today. Let's see if we can get into some gorgeous colored up brook trout. Okay, what gear do we want? Let's just take the whole tackle box and rod. I'm gonna go really light. I'm gonna use my light setup. Gonna take my Streamside Predator Classic. That's a mackerel lure. Saw that in the last video, Bradley. I'm just gonna take the mackerel lure off, throw on a little spinner. We only got a short little walk to the first spot, and I'm catching trout. Just arrived at the first spot here, and a spinner is going to shine here is what we're going with. MFS number 3 hammerhead nickel spinner. Gonna load that baby up with a bit of worm. I'll show you the first spot here now in just a second. It's gorgeous, and a lot of people wouldn't expect there to be trout here. So the first spot of the day, this is all I'm going to show of it before I get to fishing. If you recognize it, well, you might know where it is, but I'm not going to show too much of it. I just spooked a bunch of trout there. I know y'all saw that. Not very big ones, but if you get underneath the other side of this, there's quite a few nice trout. All right, let's do it. Little MFS spinner tied on. Now, you can definitely catch brook trout without bait. That's what a lot of people do outside of Newfoundland. Just Newfoundlanders really like to use bait. You know, late in the year, I'm a fan of bait as well. Early in the year, not at all, to be honest. So we're just gonna quarter up this worm here and get that spinner loaded up. We're gonna drop a line in the water. Let's do it. All right, first cast in here. We're just gonna drop it down here. Wow. That's actually a lovely brook trout. Look at that, folks. That there is like an 8 to 9 inch brook trout. Look at that. That trout just hammered that spinner. Gonna get that nice little female unhooked. Give her a slight toss there in that shallow water, and she tucked into the bank there. We're gonna take another flick in there. So a lot of people would load that up. That is all you need right there. It doesn't even need to be on the hook point, unless you're going for very small trout. But man, that's gonna do it. I'm excited. Let's get in there again. Just watch this, folks. Not even gonna reel much in. Another fish. Oh, and he's gone. Need a little bit more line there. Okay. Try that again. No bites, no bite. There we go. Another beautiful trout. That one's not as colored up. That there's fresh. That there just might be a sea run brook trout, folks. Folks, I'm pretty confident this here is a sea run brook trout. One just ate top water there. Look at that hog of a trout swimming down there, folks. Look at that. That's not one I just... Oh my goodness, look at the size of that one. That's going right in there. Okay, we got to make a cast now. There's 3 nice trout. Well, 2 nice ones. Look at that. They're just cruising these little shallows here, eating bugs. Look at that. I might have to get the fly rod. Might have to do it. I think I might wait till I see a good one. There's a good one going up there. Let's see if he'll eat that. Man, did he ever. That was epic. Sight fishing, cruising brook trout. That's a hefty fella. Oh my goodness. He's got himself wrapped there. Okay, I just popped down, wetted my hand there. Look at that. That is a dandy fish anywhere. Nice male. Look at that one, folks. All right, give him a little toss there. And no, this is not near as far as it looks. This might be a 2-foot drop there. They're just plunking and going on. Try not to give it with background too much. What do you guys think of this? Real nice quality brook trout. I know people who would cry to have these, and I'm catching them right here in the middle of town. Wow. Okay, we're gonna fish here for a few more minutes. Might just, you know, chill out and watch for a second, see if I can see any big guys cruising. Wow. Not overly sure if I'm supposed to be up in here, but I'm not hurting anybody. We're just gonna drop that down. Give it a couple twitches. That's the biggest one of the day. Wow. He's there. Got him. Oh, that's not him. Just look at that fella. There he goes. Okay, a couple more casts here. Man, there's some nice fish down here for sure. One more little flick here. Flick up into that stream up there and start bringing down, see if any will chase it. No chaser so far. Give it a couple jigs here, see if I can get any to come out from under that foam. I know they're here. They're just cruising around underneath all this structure. There we go, had one. I don't know how big it was though. It's a little tiny piece of worm there. That should work, and it did. Woohoo! Smallest one of the day. Look at that there. Little tiny male brook trout, right where you want to hook them. Just in the snout there. Get that out. We'll get him back. Okay, just baited up another. Look at the fish under there. Look at them, just chilling. Well, now that we saw where there's a couple hanging out, let me put it there, see if I can get one to come out. I feel like they're just cruising around down here. Yep. Ah, that's a pretty one. Pretty one. New smallest one of the day though, however. Pretty trout though. Bugger. I hate when I drop them and they get in the grass. Just get them back quick. Okay. One more flick here and we're on to the next spot. I'm thinking, unless I see a monster cruising. We're gonna give it a flick up there in that running water. I know there's fish up there. There's gotta be. Yep, I'm on. Oh, a good one too. Ooh, oh. I still got worm on. He's probably not gonna come back. But if there's one good one up there, there's probably two. There we go. Small guy. Small guy, small guy. Little tiny male. Right in the corner of the jaw. That's where majority of these are getting hooked. Which is good. Yeah, you know what? We're going to use the rest of that worm off. I'll give it one flick out there and we'll have a fish. Big or small, I'll take it. Ooh, I had one up there. Got him. Not crazy. Every brook trout is so fun to catch just because they're so pretty. Such a pretty fish. Little beauty. Folks, I'm not joking you. I just have my spinner dangling down there for the hell of it. And there's about a pound and a quarter brook trout down there. So I'm gonna put on a big juicy glob of worm. And we're getting this guy. That's a darn good trout. All right, just gonna give it a drop down there where I last saw him. And if the big guy comes out, oh man, I'm gonna be happy. Might go on the other side yet again. This seems to be where he went to. This is fun. That's, holy crap. You guys saw that. That's a small one, I don't want that. I can see him down there. Biggest kind of brook trout. I'm gonna get slammed. I shouldn't say biggest kind, but like 3/4 pound and pounders for a little tiny drainage like this is insane. This trout sitting down right there. So I know where those fish are sitting. Just got to get one to take there now. Shouldn't be too hard. This is dropping right in front of their face. There we go. Got one. Definitely giving away the location of this. Hey, is what it is. It's one of these places, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Okay, we're going to move on to the next spot now, folks. All right, folks, let me know what you thought of that first spot. That's a place I found 3 or 4 years ago. Just flicked my lure in there as a joke, and it was loaded with real big trout. So yeah, we're gonna head off to the second spot now. Hopefully we hit up more than 2 spots. I don't have a ton of time, but we're gonna see. That's why when I'm pressed for time and I gotta scratch that itch of fishing, you guys know that itch haunts me 24/7. I get out to these urban places like this. So hopefully I'm gonna show you a few more. So let's get going to spot number 2. And we're here. All right, second spot. This place here is a little bit harder for me to hide. I don't mind anyway. Anybody can go on maps and, you know, look that it's here. It's not like I fish here every day. The main reason I don't really talk about a lot of my fishing spots is because a lot of the times I'll be nice enough to give them to you guys, to give them to y'all, and I'll go back. There's dead fish on the bank. There's chip bags, there's smokes, there's beer cans that I've never seen there before. So you know where they came from, my videos, or my Instagram or my Facebook. So anyway, it's just upsetting. That's the main reason why I don't really share spots. Not to mention, my goodness, I went to one spot earlier the year. There was an overcrowd of people. There wasn't even enough room for me, the original person who showed them the spot. I was like, wow, won't be doing that again. So yeah, anyway, little rant is over, that's why. Let's go catch some fish. If you didn't really figure it out from the time lapse there, or from where I'm at talking to you right now, airport, catching fish by the airport. A couple tributaries here to the Humber River that aren't scheduled, are not scheduled. I'm gonna put that in writing, are not scheduled. So yeah, we're gonna go flick a line in them. Just got here and there's next to no water. This is what we get for low water conditions this year. However, the other side of this little bridge here, may be able to sneak a trout out of that up there, but there's one little pocket right there where I'm gonna put my lure or my spinner. Maybe, I might get lucky. All right, I don't even need any line out for this really. What's your guys' bet? Is there gonna be a trout there? I'm gonna go with yes. I'm gonna go with yes. Stay positive. Sneak that in there. Oh, come on. I should have had him already if there was something there. Oh, there is a fish there. That's actually insane. Oh, no, don't like that. Sorry, buddy. I'd go wet my hands, but he just landed on wood and I just want to get him back. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. I can't believe that. You never know where you're going to find a brook trout. Well, I can't tell you for certain that there's fish here right now, but I can tell you for certain I found where I want to duck hunt in the fall. I said want to, I'm not going to. Not allowed. Man, do I want to though. Wow. Ton of ducks here. Teal, a couple widgeon I think too. Cool. Okay, so sadly there's like zero water access here. It's a sheer cliff and the bushes there are over my head. I have fished there before, it's pretty good. So that might be an early season thing when there's not as much grass on to go. But it's thick. I just tried to get down there and sweat my arse off. So we're just gonna go about 10 minutes down the road to another spot where I know there's fish. Let's head there. 100% there's trout down in that, folks. All right, folks, we're not gonna be too loud. There's a father and son fishing up there. I don't even think they know I'm here. They walked right past me. We're just gonna give a little toss out. Nothing too crazy. I know there's fish here. Shouldn't take them long. But it might. You never know. Gotta watch my footing here, where I'm in to drink. Feel some of that back. I should get a trout here. I'm thinking so. Just gonna drop her in there. I'd imagine there's a couple trout there. Yes, sir. Oh. Wow, gotta be small. I'm gonna let him really eat it this time. This is hard fishing, folks. But this place is smacked with anglers or people coming to fish. Bet you any money. No fish. I can't get over that. This place is loaded usually. There we go. There's a fish. In the tunnel I casted that time. Not very colored up. Not at all, actually. Beauty little one, though. Beauty little one. Beautiful little brook trout. Okay. Get it unhooked. Send it off with a little snack. How about that? Alrighty, folks. Well, it ain't much, but it's something. Definitely something to do. Now, as you guys saw, I was just booting around Urban Deer Lake. These places I found, you know, from either driving around or opening my Apple Maps or my Google Maps and just looking for water. And always do your research first, unless you know, like this place here I'm at right now runs into the Humber River, but it is not scheduled. It's not a scheduled salmon river at all. So just do your research, because I had to research this place first to make sure it was not scheduled, and it's certainly not. Just to make sure you don't get yourself in any trouble you're not trying to get yourself into. You know what I mean? There's no excuse for anybody. I don't have any good fishing areas around my area. They may not be good, but you got fishing areas. You just don't know it. I guarantee it. As you saw, I just went around, found some little pockets of water, casted a simple spinner in there, caught some fish. And just for the record, I'm using 6-pound line. Late season fish can be kind of finicky. As you saw here, I know this place is loaded, but it's probably really pressured. So I know this video ain't much, but it is a little tiny how-to guide on how to catch fish anywhere, how to catch urban fish. Just find a pocket of water. It's not hard. People walk and drive by thousands of pockets of water a day and don't even think that there's trout in it. Honestly, a lot of you watching, there's probably fish behind your Walmart. I probably wouldn't eat them, but there's probably fish there. Check it out. Seriously, Google Maps is a great tool when it comes to fishing. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Interrupted by a loon. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this helps you catch a few more fish. Places in amongst your town you didn't even think would have fish, I bet you they do. We'll catch you on the next fishing adventure.